aggregates. Body, called the form rupa, which is made of 4 grades: earth, air, water, fire. So body is empty of its own inherent existence because it depends on the 4 grades: earth, air, water, and fire, like that. And the remaining 4, like feelings and sensations, perceptions, thought, and then impulses. Actually, in the earlier Buddhist philosophy, this impulse, number 4 of the 5 aggregates, includes 49 mental dharmas, 49 out of 75 ultimate elements, elements which make up of the universe. 75, 49 of them are impulses. I mean, what is mental functions. Okay. They did the analysis: desire, anger, stupidity, foolishness, and all 49 of them. Simply, we use the one word, impulses. Sometimes called, in Sanskrit word for this is sanskara. Sanskara meaning those mental functions create karma, you know that? So sometimes it is translated as volitional activities. Volitional activities. Sometimes translated as sanskara is actions. Because all the actions come from these volitional activities, And then consciousness. That's the way the Buddha explained the human being. And if you take these 5 aggregates out of yourself, what remains? None. Nothing remains. Not only human beings, but anything you pick in the world. The things are analyzed into molecules, atoms into electrons and protons, and then eventually we come down to quarks. And the quark, what is it? We don't know what it is. Those quantum physicists, they talk about only in numbers, which is as good as emptiness. So as Einstein said, what is the ultimate building block of the universe? Emptiness. You see? What the Buddha taught and the Buddhists taught centuries ago. Now Einstein in the 20th century said, ultimate building block of the universe is emptiness. Then what is matter? Matter is a provincial condensation of emptiness. And what is emptiness? Dispersion of matter. And this is just like what we read in the Hatha Sutra. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. And Buddhist enlightenment must see this. Ultimate reality, essence, numinal nature of all things in the universe, which now Master Chung said, Irwan is the essence, essential nature of all things in the universe. What is it? The emptiness. Then what is the difference between Master Chung or one Buddhist, the truth of Iron-san, and the traditional Buddhism? Is this. In the, as I said, in Hawaiian, Tiantai, Zen Buddhism, you see the 2 strands of one rope. 2 strands, one is emptiness tenet, and the other one is a consciousness tenet. Marvelously, they somehow, intertwine and then form the central elements of the philosophy of Hawaiian Buddhism, Tiantai Buddhism, and Zen Buddhism. You see? Well, what is the, how do we find that in one Buddhist, the truth of Iron-san? Remember, Iron is not only just the essential nature of all things in the universe, but that is also the original nature of all the Buddhas and the patriarchs, or if you want, the bodhisattvas. Okay? Therefore, the Buddha nature must be, essence should be emptiness too. Where do we find this? In Tibetan Buddhism. In Tibetan Buddhism, we find 2 important philosophical trends. One is emptiness doctrine, emptiness, shunyata. The other part is consciousness only. Now, His Holiness Dharma, the Dalai Lama belongs to Gelugpa school, where you hear that the Dharmakaya is one of the three bodies of the Buddha, truth body. What is the essence of the truth body, Dharmakaya of the Buddha? Answer, emptiness. And what is the enlightenment in the school? Seeing the emptiness of all the dharmas in the world. And that is the central part of their teaching. Enlightenment to what? Enlightened Buddha? Enlightened Bodhisattva? Enlightened to what? To the truth of emptiness. And the Dalai Lama belongs to that one. The other school is called Chonangpa, where the essence, ultimate reality of the universe is the flow of purified Buddha's consciousness. Are you following me? You see? So the Chonangpa school, not Gelugpa, Chonangpa school in Tibet, the essence of the Buddha's Dharmakaya, I mean, truth body is the flow of, not stop, flow of the purified, pure consciousness of the Buddha. That is the Dharmakaya Buddha. Okay? Dharmakaya. So, they don't agree in Tibetan Buddhism. And the Dalai Lama takes that emptiness as the ultimate reality of the universe. Okay? Emptiness. Remember Master Chung putting great emphasis on emptiness. If you read the fundamental principles and of the chapter on fundamental principles, Master Chung even says, be emptiness itself. Identify yourself with the emptiness. However, this emptiness is not like a dead emptiness, like an emptiness of a jar, or emptiness after the fire of a block in the city block. No, not that kind of emptiness. Rather, form is identical with emptiness, and emptiness is identical form. And this is expressed in terms of true emptiness, marvelous existence. So true emptiness and marvelous existence are not two things. True emptiness and marvelous existence are two aspects of one and the same reality of the Buddha mind. On the one hand is emptiness. On the other hand is that marvelous existence. And we read in the Truth of Iron-san, it says, the creative transformation of true emptiness, marvelous existence, conceals and reveals through all the myriad things throughout the of all things throughout the three time periods, past, present, future. He says that. Okay, creative transformation of marvelous existence. No, the true emptiness, marvelous existence. These two terms, of course, you find in Hawaiian Buddhism. The Dharma master, Shenshu, the Fazang, he says in his commentary on the Diamond Sutra, what is the ultimate truth? It's a true emptiness, marvelous existence. And what does that mean? He says, something is empty and yet marvelously existing. That's why it is called true emptiness, marvelous existence. That truth somehow pervades throughout all the things in the universe, sometimes concealing it, sometimes revealing it. And this is the wonderful manifestation of the Dharmakaya Buddha, Dharmakaya, which in WonBuddhism we use the Irwan, circle. So enlightenment to the truth of Iron-san really means enlightenment to this truth. This world you see. Sometimes I translate providence, like God's providence. Direct translation of